Hi everyone, this is Kevin Icog, and today I'm going to talk to you about Bruno Groening, his special healings that have been going on since he came to this planet. He was born in Danzig, Germany in May of 1906, and he was the fourth of 7 children. He's a lover of Jesus and a lover of God. He always said God is the only one who can heal, and he brought major healings to this planet. He lived a very short time, and I never got to meet him personally, but I did practice his types of healing, which is known as Einstellen. And I'm going to show you today how to do Einstellen. And you can join one of the groups of Bruno Groening. There's the Circle of Friends, there's an independent group, there's several other groups. Bruno Groening never really wanted splinter groups to ever happen. I can tell you that I followed more of the independent group in which they practice and follow some of the literature that came out from Freddie Hosp, in which Freddie Hosp received a major healing from Bruno Groening, but it was more an internal meditative healing. And I will have to say I've done much more of that meditative practice, but today I'm going to show you how to do Einstellen. I'll also show you how to do the meditative practice of Bruno Groening that I've done. I live in the Philadelphia area, and I offer hikes throughout the Wissahickon that are connected to Bruno Groening, and if you ever wanted to go on a hike with me in the Wissahickon, you could contact me and we could do a Bruno Groening hike. Bruno Groening kind of sent me to the Wissahickon for a healing, a final healing, and I have to tell you I received that final healing. And so he's a wonderful, wonderful man that turned into a saint. And so we should honor those people and recognize them and see that they are here and they are sent by God to help us. But if we don't recognize them, we just let them go and they're of no use to us. But this is one very, very special man, and I'd like to show you his healing today. It's called Einstellen. Bruno Groening said to us that we're like a battery and we need to recharge ourselves every day. And this is the practice. Open palms, sitting in a chair like this, feet firmly on the floor, nothing crossing at all. Don't cross fingers, toes, anything. Completely open. Sitting, spine nice and erect, but comfortable. Hands placed on the thighs or by the knees, whatever's the most comfortable. This is it. This is the posture. That's all there is to it. This is Einstellen. As you sit in Einstellen, you will draw in an energy that's known as Heelstrom. Heelstrom is the energy of the universe that will just come into you. It's a flowing energy, and it will move and flow, and you will feel it come into you as you do Einstellen. Einstellen is the practice, and Heelstrom is the energy that is generated that will come into the body to heal. And you can do this practice. You can connect yourself with one of Bruno Groening's groups. There's often music that's played during the practice. Candle is lit. Bruno Groening often talks about plants and sacred things in our environment, are important things to envision during the practice of Einstellen. It can help the healing. It can help us get better. Live plants are important. Bruno never really liked cut flowers at things. He liked more live plants, plants that will continue to flourish and grow and bring us beauty and joy for ages. And so, use a fresh plant when you do an Einstellen practice. It's a nice thing to have. Have a lit candle. And you may look directly at Bruno Groening's pictures in front of you. This would be set up as if I was teaching to a group of people, and they would be looking directly at Bruno's pictures. These particular 2 pictures were given to me by people. I really, really enjoy the one with Bruno's hand over his heart. Very, very touching. He was a loving, loving man, and I can still feel his energy to this day. I had a severe milk allergy, and for years I did Einstellen like this, every day. Still do it, every day. You can start with just a few minutes and build the practice to a half hour, hour, but you don't have to. Just 10 minutes every day, 10 to 20 minutes every day. You do this, you will feel the energy surging through the body, I guarantee you. Bruno Groening said the hours of 9 o'clock are important hours, and that's a time that people should do Einstellen in the world. And so you can do it at 9 o'clock and tap into that energy and see if that energy is more powerful at 9 o'clock than other times. I have to say to you, I didn't always do it at 9 o'clock. It wasn't convenient. I've done Einstellen when it was available to me. I've also done Einstellen lying down. I was so sick I couldn't move. I did Einstellen lying down. And so you can do Einstellen lying down, just don't cross anything. And then for the final piece, the piece that I am going to teach is a meditation that came to me through Bruno Groening. And it's a third eye meditation. I've always done third eye meditations, but Bruno Groening came into my third eye, and Bruno Groening spoke to me. And so if you close your eyes and you focus on Bruno Groening in the third eye space, and you continue to focus there and see Bruno. And the best way to do it is to focus and stare at a picture at his third eye until you start to see Bruno's picture appear at your third eye space. And when this happens, you will have a direct connection and communion with Bruno Groening, and Bruno Groening will take you to the Father. Bruno Groening will enable you to have full connection with the Supreme. Bruno Groening often wanted to offer the meditation to the world, but couldn't get beyond the healing of the people themselves. And so right now, I'm showing you how to do Bruno Groening meditation. It's simple, it's easy, it's just a further development of Einstellen, and you move into it, and it's Bruno. It's all Bruno. There's no one else but Bruno and God. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson of how to do Einstellen and the added little piece of how to do a Bruno Groening meditation. I highly recommend you to look up who Bruno Groening was and see the energy and the power that God puts into a saint when he decides to send one here. You can see what happened to him. It wasn't really pleasant. But the thing is he was sent here, and the thing is the healings still go on to this day. And if you can connect into this energy, you will have a profound practice that will heal you and move you toward the Supreme Being, toward God, toward Jesus, toward Christ. Bruno was a true lover of these things. And the thing is that's what he always wanted to move you toward, the path toward God. Healing is nice, but if you're healing and you're just healing and just doing the same thing you've always been doing, there's no real healing in that at all. You got to heal and move toward the Supreme, toward that energy with compassion, kindness, and understanding. And I hope these things develop in your life. Try some Einstellen. Connect with the circle or friends or the independent group or the other groups of Bruno. And realize there's not many groups. There's only one group. There's only one God. There's only one Supreme. The sooner you recognize it, the sooner you'll get there. Bruno Groening was just here to help each and every one. And I hope those who do this Einstellen practice heal, get well, and have love of God in their heart and their soul. May you all be well. May you all find a Creator. May you all realize the Christ that lies within.